The PGA recently announced that the 2023 schedule will consist of 13 tournaments, all of which would be elevated. This means that the payout of each event would increase to $20 million, and it was expected for normal tour sponsors like Honda to walk away. In this video, we're going to discuss why Honda decided to end the title sponsorship of the PGA Tour's Honda Classic, so stay tuned to find out. Starting off, Honda needs no further marketing. According to Golf Week, Honda, PGA Tour's longest-running title sponsor, will no longer support the Honda Classic at the PGA National in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. After 42 years, Honda won't be sponsoring the tournament anymore, with February 2023 being its last edition. An official from Honda claimed in a statement to Golf Week that the business decided to become the title sponsor of the Honda Classic because it was getting ready to begin manufacturing the popular Accord in the United States. He further added that Honda, which aimed to become a household name at the time, had now accomplished this. Since the Honda Classic no longer serves the same purpose in their overall marketing plan, they've chosen to end their support for the tournament. Lastly, the official also concluded that instead of bringing their brand name to the masses through sponsoring tournaments, Honda's marketing strategy has shifted to include a wider range of channels. They're doing this in an effort to increase brand awareness and foster the kind of positive customer relationships that lead to loyal customers for life. Up next, PGA's response to LIV Golf could have played a role. With the promise of guaranteed money and the possibility to compete for millions more, LIV Golf has lured a number of great players away from the PGA Tour. In response, the PGA Tour announced its tournament calendar consisting of elevated events. In 2023, the Honda Classic, with its $8.4 million purse, will start on the 23rd of February. This event will be after two high-profile tournaments with $20 million prizes, the WM Phoenix Open and the Genesis Invitational. After the Honda Classic, two more prestigious tournaments will take place, the Arnold Palmer Invitational and the Players Championship, the latter of which features the tour's largest purse at $25 million. The tour's best players aren't likely to play in 5 consecutive weeks due to the schedule's tempo, and you could probably anticipate where they'll choose to rest for a week. So yeah, in a way, maybe LIV is responsible for the sponsorship breaking off after all. Finally, the sponsorship termination could very well be temporary. Since its inception, the Honda Classic has always attracted a stellar field of tour professionals, many of whom make their home in the Sunshine State. Still, local players and those from out of town have been skipping the event in recent years because of the Players Championship in March, held in 2019. To the relief of ordinary tournaments like the Honda Classic, the PGA Tour has made it clear that the 2023 calendar of elevated events are set in stone for 1 year only. Planning is still in progress for the Tour's return to a calendar year season in 2024 and beyond. That is something to keep the hopes up for Honda Classic fans around the world. Now, let's move on to some of the coolest courses on the PGA Tour, starting off with number 8 at Dove Mountain. The WGC World Match Play Championship is held at Dove Mountain. This Jack Nicklaus-designed course in Marana, Arizona features more than 7,800 yards of play. Each of the holes is like a chain of islands in the middle of a vast desert. Most fairways are generously wide, and the green's extreme undulations create challenging but rewarding strategic options at almost every hole. The greens are extremely sloping, making them very sluggish by PGA Tour standards. When it comes to the PGA Tour, no other location comes close to capturing an atmosphere like this one. It has a setting unlike any other golf course, and you're constantly reminded that you are in a desert mountain wilderness. Although there are nicer layouts on the road ahead, the setting more than makes up for it. Up next, at number 7, TPC Sawgrass. Known for its signature Island 17th green, TPC Sawgrass hosts the PGA Tour's flagship Players Championship every May. Only a little over 7,200 yards long, this par 72 course is very short by modern standards. Professional tournaments would do very well on this course. With multiple par 4s under 400 yards in length, it continuously presents the opportunity to take a chance. Water hazards appear on every hole, making this layout difficult, even for skilled golfers. The course is saved by Dye's trademark bunkering design. There's a lot of conceptual overlap between the holes thanks to the fairway's tendency to branch out, makes abrupt turns to the right or left, and then rejoin. There are 7 holes at Sawgrass where this occurs, though the bunkers, mounds, and green structures help each hole feel unique. Moving on to number 6 with Spyglass Hill. A portion of the Pebble Beach Pro and Amateur Tournament is played at Spyglass Hill. It's a Robert Trent Jones course, and it's 6,820 yards long. The course has some of the best opening holes of any course in the world. They will steal your breath away as you watch them play on the towering seaside dunes. The 4th hole is the most recognizable because of its unique unique layout, a narrow peninsula-shaped green framed by an ice plant. The elevation variations and wind make playing the holes difficult year-round, and if we're being honest, this initial segment of the course is unparalleled by anything else on the tour's itinerary. Coming up at number 5, Greenbrier Old White. The Old White course in West Virginia's The Greenbrier Resort was designed by C.B. McDonald and Seth Rayner. McDonald is revered as the nation's first golf course architect. Restoration work, completed in 2000 by Lester George, brought the Greenbrier back to its original design. It's probably the most historically significant design on the tour. The green of the third hole, a par 3, is 60 yards long and has a deep depression below its midpoint. On the 18th hole, there's a massive hill that divides the green in two. Such options provide a great deal of flexibility in the routine of those playing on it. Moving on to number 4, Plantation Course at Kapalua. The course of the Hyundai Tournament of Champions is unlike any other in the world. It goes along the foot of a volcano, so you can see the ocean the whole way. The massive elevation changes routinely allow for drives to exceed 400 yards. The 18th hole, which measures 663 yards, is reachable in 2. The course includes huge greens that are sharply sloping. If the ball is hit in the wrong place on the green, the player will likely need 3 attempts to make the putt. One of its other distinguishing features is that it's a par 73, which is an extremely unusual length for a golf course. Coming up at number 3, Harbor Town. This course is proof that length isn't necessary to give a challenge. It has hosted the RBC Heritage for many years. Because of the narrow fairways and miniature greens, accuracy is essential. Course difficulty is increased by Spanish moss-covered overhanging branches. For those who are skilled at manipulating their shots, this could be the best course in the world. The final 3 holes, which are located near the Calabogue Sound, are a gorgeous and challenging way to complete the round. Brandt Snedeker and Luke Donald's playoff showdown in 2011 is proof of that. Next up at number 2, Augusta National. Augusta is undoubtedly the most famous course in the United States. It has the best collection of par 5s and par 3s seen on a tour. Battle technology has altered most of the course, but the greens remain a formidable obstacle. Hit the wrong level and you're staring at a 3-putt. The stunning scenery of the course is unique, as it doesn't play alongside an ocean or body of water. This is achieved by employing a wide range of tree, bush, and shrub species, as well as a visually pleasing route. The idea of this course is that every hole is possibly a birdie hole, but can also be a bogey hole. Rory McIlroy, Greg Norman, and a host of others have demonstrated that no lead is ever safe. Finally, at number 1, Pebble Beach. Pebble Beach is the best because of its stunning natural beauty, rich history, and superb design. A design like this will never become obsolete as a result of technological advancements. The 7th hole is a 100-yard par 3, however, it plays straight into the ocean breeze. The second shot at the 8th hole is the most exciting in the game, since it must be hit over the water and onto a tiny green. The 14th hole, a par 5, is the most difficult one on the entire tour. It's reachable, but the tough sloping green and front bunker. All of the landlocked plains and holes offer the opportunity to reap rewards in exchange for risks. It's also not a course that overwhelms you with length. Pebble would be a wonderful course without the ocean backdrop, but this environment makes it the coolest course on tour. And that's a wrap for this video. Which course on this list is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. If you liked the video, hit like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next one.